Welcome back to my channel. Sticker 971 is the usual channel where we share different information, and in this ongoing episodes we are sharing about chicken or poultry farming. And now I've got a few questions regarding which type of feed you can use when you are feeding your baby chicks in the brooder, which is the best feed type you can give to your baby chicks, in the brooder. Now, this is to balance this question very well. We have to look at a few things here and there. We have to compare the type of feeds we have. For example, we have the mixed feed. That one we call the mash, the mash feed. We have it is having different, it is named depending on the different stages of the chicks. So if they are below 2 months, that one is called chick and duck. Then from 2 months and up to the maybe the laying stage, we have the growers mash. Then for laying birds, we have the layers. We have what we call the floor layers and others. Now, basically, it is the usual practice for farmers to mix their own feed. If you know what you are doing, you can mix your own feed. If you know the correct amount, the ingredients, you can make your own feed. But that one needs some extra caution. You have to make sure that you are sourcing all these ingredients. You are sourcing them from the right people. They should be having the right uh, quality. They should be meeting the standards. Because once you mess up with one of the ingredients, you're going to find out that it will affect your birds. And now, you are not someone who is wishing like to do guesswork, to make like you are doing try and error on your baby chicks. Now, if you are having chicks, they are very delicate uh, because you may try to mix the feed, you prepare it as you are waiting for your chicks, because you made your order, so you are trying to make your feed in advance, and then maybe the brand one, because usually, like in Uganda, we are using maize brand. Maize brand is just a byproduct, of maize milling. Maize brand, we're using broken maize, the one we call broken, which is broken into smaller particles depending on the size or depending on the age of the chickens. Now, the thing is, as we are having advanced technology, we have now what we call the pellet feed. We have what we call the pellet feed. I would advise you, if you are a starter, you are starting up, uh, you are starting, you are keeping chickens, not to try mixed feed for your chicks. Most especially if they are from 1 week to 2 weeks. It is better you get a good supplier of chicken feed and you get already mixed feed, or you get what we call the pellet feed. That one is very, very good, because these are experienced companies. They mix everything in the right quantities, in the right quantities. So it is just open and feed, because the brooding stage is a very vital stage where any of the components of any of the requirements in the brooder can affect the growth of your chicks tremendously. So don't be a risk taker like you're going to try and error, you will be trying just on the feed to see if the chicks will eat it, if they will not eat it. Just go with something which is already tested. Just buy pellet feed for the starter. Don't buy for the brown chicken. You know, don't buy maybe the brewer's pellet. You know, be specific. Buy starter, chick starter pellet feed, and you start feeding your chicks from day one until at least 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Then, if you are someone who has some experience of how to mix your own feed, then you can try to mix your own feed at least to reduce on the costs from 2 weeks or 3 weeks onwards. I think I've answered that question for those ones who have been asking me of the best way feed your chicks in the brooder. The best way is for you to buy already mixed feed, and to be more specific is the pellet feed. Thank you very much for being part of this channel, Second Incident One. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please leave us a comment in the comment section. If you are asking anything, I'll be glad to answer you as soon as possible with a next video. So I'll be covering some of the questions you have about chicken farming. Second 971, like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment to our channel. And thank you and bye.